Hi, everybody. It is August 28th, and this has probably been the most mentally draining week of my life. I have done more problem solving and technological stuff, as well as trying to teach in a new medium and so much thinking. And I'm like, I'm just, wow, brain tired. And so with that as my background, and so I'm getting into the scripture tonight, and I'm just like having like a hard time not connecting with God, but just seeing like the purpose and the connection with me today and what he's trying to say. And I mean, it was good stuff. And then I was, looking on Facebook and looking at like all of these celebrity endorsements for teachers and how, oh, teachers, thank you, what you're doing is historic, it's really nice. And I'm like, yeah, okay, thanks, that's nice, I really appreciate that. And then my mind went backwards a little bit to around after lunch today. um our One of my assistant principals evidently had sent out to the community on our school asking for videos, thanking teachers, talking about how, their week is going and so forth like that. And it ended up being like a 5-minute video of just students. So it ended up being some of my current new students and some of my former students and parents and even elementary kids. And it was just, I was like, oh, and that was really nice. And I just was like, oh, that's very sweet. It's nice to, be seen. And then if I thought back even further to the morning when I had a lovely email from a parent, which was kind of funny at first because I thought she was emailing to like yell at me or something because she started out, oh, I'm, Evan's mom, and I just want you to know he's in your class, and I just want you to know he's always hated social studies. I'm like, well, thanks for emailing. That's delightful. However, he's loved this class, that class from the beginning, the first day, and she appreciates how I, make it important and enjoyable, and he's loving it. Now history is his favorite class, and I'm like, okay, I really needed to read the rest of that. And so as I sat here kind of reflecting, it's like God has been speaking to me through people all day, lifting me up. And it took me a while, but to see the continuance of it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. But just shows you where I am. I'm tired. But God has been continually all day. Isn't it funny how all day God can be telling you something and you're like, well, he hasn't talked to me all day. I told you I'm mentally tired, so it's a wonder that I figured it out at all. So even if you're tired as I am and you barely, can see the beginning to the end, just know God is there. And if you look really hard, maybe you'll be able to see it. Some days are easier than others because it's like so obvious, and some days it's harder than others. Not necessarily because he's not there, but just because you have a hard time putting the clues together. So that's where I am. A little tired, but God lifted me up anyway. And I am very thankful, grateful, thankful for it.